Shiny is honestly a song that kinda comes out of nowhere as Tamatoa reveals a semi-elaborate setup he has that fits his song choice. The song makes some weird content and changes as Tamatoa goes from mocking Moana's grandmother to insulting fish, and it also gets a little trippy near the end with the whole blacklight thing. And I love all of that. I love the fact that Tamatoa chooses to serenade Moana with a song to brag about himself, but is also capable of just turning on a dime and deciding to eat her after transitioning to fish insults. I also love how quickly he can switch from being frozen in fear of Maui to sadistically dismantling him both physically and psychologically. I also love how he makes things go dark and the only thing that shines is him, so everyone has to look at him. It is all of these elements that make Shiny a great villain song. I've heard a lot of people say this song feels really out of place, and I kind of agree, but I honestly enjoy it when anime and movies use song sequences that are just so different from the rest of the movie. I've also heard people say this song serves no purpose, but that is patently untrue. It gives us our first look into Maui's very troubled past, and it also picks apart Maui's braggadocious exterior to show us the man that's only looking for love and admiration, kinda like Tamatoa. And Tamatoa even kinda makes this comparison, saying Maui's tattoos gave him inspiration to start collecting things in order to look like a work of art. A work of art that people would lavish and praise like they do Maui. But unlike Maui, who earned most of these tattoos from performing great deeds that would help others and got the praise of that method, Tamatoa instead gathered materialistic possessions and expects the same praise. The desire for praise led him to collect all sorts of shiny possessions and has brought forth the obsession so prominently displayed in this song. The similarities and differences between Tamatoa and Maui help to flesh out Maui as more than just an egotistical jock and establishes Tamatoa as a good foil for him. Oh, thanks to Shiny. But that's not the only thing that makes Shiny such a great villain song. The personal hatred that Tamatoa has for Maui is shown with great effect. Tamatoa just beats the ever-loving crap out of Maui in the second half of this song and enjoys torturing him as much as possible before he tries to eat him. You can tell just how much Tamatoa loathes Maui, and this gives an insight into their history. The fact that Tamatoa knows Maui so well gives us the feeling that these two have met several times before. Tamatoa is the monster that Maui has both indirectly and directly helped to create. Shiny is also a pretty catchy song as well. I would say it's only really beaten out by songs like Be Prepared from The Lion King. It really sticks in your head. The visuals help to bring the song to further life as the disco-like effect of Tamatoa's gold-laced shell contrasts nicely with its eerie glow as the room and song start to get dark. This song just has a lot of stuff going for it, and it was my favorite part of Moana. There are just so many enjoyable moments sprinkled throughout that can either get a laugh out of me or just impress me with how effective it works as a villain song. I just crack up whenever Tamatoa swats Maui from his hook and is just like... It's just excellent stuff, as is the sadistic way in which Tamatoa gives Maui one last glance at his hook before throwing him off the shell and attempting to eat him. The song left me wanting more of Tamatoa, which is unfortunate because he's not in the rest of the movie except for an end credit scene. It's a real shame because his song sequence was the shining star of the entire movie.